is bringing back a sweet tradition.
Yeah, that's right. Chocolate Fest, Strawberry Fest, Apple Fest. It's all coming back this year. And of course, Tim is there live and he's got an inside look for us. Hey.
Hey, you forgot Craft Beer Festival too. That's the one I'm looking forward to the most. We took the Stormforce Tracker Truck up to Long Grove. It's about 35 miles northwest of Chicago. And there's a lot to see and do here. They're coming back bigger and better than ever this year. As a matter of fact, they've grown over the past year or so, while a lot of other businesses have kind of shrunk, which is good news. I'm joined now by Ryan Messner, who's with the Downtown, I'm going to get this right. You say it.
It's the Historic Downtown Business Association, and it's a group of individuals that consist of business owners, property owners, and residents that we put on all these events and help create the atmosphere of Long Grove.
And you guys are excited because you're coming back bigger and better than ever. As I said, you've got a lot of festivals planned for this year. Tell us what you're most looking forward to.
It's really being able to showcase what we've been able to do. So, 5 years ago, we started with the revitalization, all new streets, water, lights, and as we were getting introduced to it, COVID hit. And with COVID hitting, obviously we had to shrink everything down with our events and businesses. Well, we were able to revitalize and figure out that, hey, how do we make COVID work for us in a small town community within a big city? And we've learned how to maximize our space with restaurants and our breweries and our wineries, making outdoor patios, expanding businesses, and then figuring out how to make our festivals better as well. So we are looking forward to this year to reintroduce our festivals, bring some new pieces to them, and just let people enjoy their time here and have a great time with outdoor environments, as well as our shopping, our dining, and just the social side of it.
So if people aren't familiar with Long Grove, I've been here before. What is the allure? What's the charm of this town?
You can come back in time. There's not many places in Chicago you can come back and feel like, wow, this is kind of neat. I'm back in the 70s, 80s, where you have that historic charm, but yet you're in a big city. And it feels like you're at home, where you can talk to people and you can slow down in life and just enjoy yourself.
And we were just looking at an area where you're going to build a park kind of to honor this bridge, right?
Yeah, 4 years ago we started a plan to build a park, and we want to be able to talk about the history of Long Grove, the history of the bridge, and have a place for people just to enjoy, socially, as well as make it more of a walking trail. So we started the process in late fall, and we'll be starting here this spring to finalize the park.
And very quickly, what's your website so if people want to get information on all the upcoming festivals?
It's www.longgrove.org.
All right, thank you, Ryan, for joining us. And you're going to come back in the 9 o'clock hour. We're going to talk more about this bridge, which you estimate has probably had about 30 accidents. It's well marked, but people are using their Google Maps and they're not looking, and they drive underneath this bridge when they shouldn't be. More on that coming up a little bit later on, guys. Back to you.
Well, we know you didn't do that, you and your crew. All right, Tim, thank you. This morning, and Tim, when I think Long Grove, I think chocolate and strawberries. Am I going the right direction here?
You are going the right direction. You should also think of this historic covered bridge. This is a bridge that's been featured on our newscast because people underestimate their ability to come underneath this bridge. There's accidents. So we thought we could make it. It's 8 foot 6-inch clearance. That's exactly the clearance of our Stormforce Tracker truck. Turns out we came close, Sylvia, but we've got just some minor repairs we're going to have to work on. But we'll get back to the bridge in a second. But joining us now to talk more about those festivals that you were just mentioning, this is Ryan Messner, and he's with the Downtown Historic Long Grove Business Association. Did I get it right this time? Good. And so the great news that you want to announce today is that everything is going to be wide open this year after about a 2-year hiatus. And tell me what you're looking forward to.
I'm just looking forward to seeing everyone come out with families and just enjoy getting back out. Everyone's been cooped up for 2 years, and we're ready to showcase. We're ready to be open and let people enjoy. We've got a lot of exciting events this year, both large events, small events, weekend activities. So for us, we want people just to come down and come see the destination of Long Grove, where it's a good day.
And what are some of the festivals that are coming up soon?
We've got craft beer at the end of the month of April 30th, and then we've got obviously our Chocolate Fest, which is unique because we get to really showcase everything chocolate, and we've got a lot of stores here and a lot of shops, bars, restaurants that bring the best of their ability out.
How can you go wrong with Chocolate Festival, or Craft Beer Festival for them? Is the Chocolate Festival one of your bigger ones?
Yeah, Chocolate Fest is one of our biggest events that we do. It kind of kicks off the festival season where it's for everyone. Where craft beer, obviously, it's more for the adult connoisseur that wants to drink.
And you told me something interesting, that your business area actually kind of expanded here during the pandemic, where a lot of others have shrunk and businesses are closed.
Yeah, we've actually added businesses in downtown Long Grove and expanded the footprint of our businesses. So we've had some recent, some cool things that are coming through. We actually have the largest sock monkey museum in the United States and the world. And they're actually working on getting that deemed in the historic records of that detail. So we're excited. Again, it just adds to our acquaintance of town and adds to why to come down for a destination and see what's happening.
You got it all. Sock monkeys, craft beer, chocolate. And we want to get back to the bridge here for a second, seriously. And I know this kind of, there's mixed feelings about this in the community because on the one hand, there's been, like 25, 30 accidents here in the last couple of years, but it brings a lot of attention to Long Grove.
It's our staple. It's our brand. It's 116 years today. So the exciting thing about our bridge is it's just no one else has it, and it's going to continue to go for the next 100 years. The village has done a great job with rebuilding it to make sure that when it does get hit, it maintains its current condition. And for us, it's part of what we have, and it's part of the greatness of Long Grove.
And your office is just a couple hundred yards away. So have you actually heard accidents here?
We do. We quickly run out when anytime it gets hit, or someone comes to see a truck drive down, we try to stop it. It's part of the day-to-day in Long Grove.
And you said the problem is people are looking at their phones, looking at Google Maps, and they're rerouted through here, and they don't stop to realize maybe I can't fit through here, right? So beautiful area, and you're also going to build a new park to kind of go along with the bridge.
It's going to be Covered Bridge Park, and it's going to be an area for people just to enjoy, learn about the history of Long Grove, as well as it's going to eventually be a walking trail so people can come down to Long Grove and just walk around Long Grove and get some exercise.
So we tried, we didn't quite make it, but we only had minor damage to the truck. I think we can fix it, Sylvia. But we're going to focus on the good news here from Long Grove. We've got the Chocolate Festival coming up, got a lot going on this spring and summer, and it's wide open again. This should be a good year in Long Grove. Back to you.
Okay, I think that stage, because I think I know the photographer that you're with, and he would have never attempted that. So, funny April Fool's joke, a little
We
early.
came this close.
No. But I do love Long Grove and that bridge. Thanks so much, Tim.
Sure.
Some local